Hi, very good afternoon. Myself Jyoti Singh, and today I'm going to talk on reading of the Hindu newspaper. How one should read the Hindu, especially UPSC aspirant or any state PCS aspirant who are aspiring to become civil servant. Without reading newspaper, you can't connect yourself with your surroundings, what are events happening or taking place. So that's why it is very utmost important to understand the demand of understanding newspaper. Only reading newspaper would not merely serve any purpose. So it's very important to understand whatever issues is coming in the newspaper. So just on that basis, try to build your own opinion, because firstly you have to read, then you have to understand and make sense out of that whatever you have read, and try to connect yourself with that issue, how you are able to make your own opinion on that particular issue which is very burning in current scenario. So these all things which is going to shape your personality at the end, because when you will create your own opinion after reading these all issues, you will be in better position to lead yourself with any topic, especially pertaining to UPSC syllabus. And for reading the Hindu newspaper, there is some basics requirements which we are supposed to fulfill, all those basic requirements. That is, your vocabulary power should be at least understandable, and you must have command over your vocab. If you don't have command, no need to get worried, because at the end we have to be very solution oriented, and while reading you can increase your vocab capacity, and you can enhance your capabilities of understanding paper by increasing your vocab power. So there can be some grammatical problem as well if you are not sound in English language. Still okay, no problem. We are not Britishers and foreigners, and we are not supposed to having very flowery language. Be very decent and calm, and try to understand basic tenets and basic requirements of any language like English. And if you are in better position to express yourself and you can convey your message to anybody in front of you, then that language is very good for you. And English is just a means to convey your message or communicate. This is not like ends in itself. So this is just like a means to convey your opinion or message, whatever. So don't be afraid of reading the Hindu newspaper, that is very difficult, or like there are so many rumors for newcomers. So be very positive with your starting phase, and be very committed while learning this reading part firstly, and be consistent and thorough with your reading newspaper. Let's move ahead. Today is 5 July and 2024, and we will read this segment of the Hindu, and this is first page. You can see there is advertisement, like no need to read too much, but being a sincere and aware person, you can just have one glance to understand what are your opportunity which you can grab, and other competitors who are going in coaching and taking admission here. And if you are not able to take coaching, then no need to get worried ki okay, I will be not able to compete with them. No, it's still okay. Be confident with yourself, study, just take proper guidance and mentorship through test series. Before that, build your foundation and make your own notes and cover basic NCRT and advanced textbook. These all things will make you very confident aspirant or person. So don't get disheartened after seeing these many big advertisements. Firstly, I would say you will found encounter every day with with lots of humongous advertisements. So no need to get worried. Let's move in next page. And in next page, just have one glance from top to bottom and just read headline like they have given today: 6 held for UP stampede, no police action against Godman. So what are happening here? Try to understand. So Bhagdar stampede, like UP stampede, this is called in Hindi Bhagdar like. So still police action has been not taken on that good man. So just have vocab power as well. So you will not understand otherwise. So here you get STAMPEDE, stampede, Bhagdar. And let's move ahead ki how we have to understand. Naidu meets Modi, 6 central ad. There is no big say here. Labour Party projected to oust Sunak government in UK polls. So here you can just read like lightly. Millions went to the polls in the UK on Thursday to vote for 650 MPs in the House of Commons, with the Labour Party projected to win a sizable, if not historically large majority of more than 400 seats, according to several poll projections. When final results are announced Friday morning, the accuracy of the polls and the fate of the Rishi Sunak government will be known. Voters leave a polling station in Belfast on Thursday. So, 44-year-old British Prime Minister, the first person of Indian descent to hold the position, heads the fifth in a series of Conservative governments that have spent 14 years. During this period, Britons voted by a small margin to exit the European Union and went through the COVID-19 pandemic with attendant political scandals, including the Prime Minister Boris Johnson breaking lockdown rules. Means after reading what you understood, you just have uh, one reading like layman and just try who are Labour Party and what are the constitutional provision and what the parliamentary government of British India and Britain, which kind of a democratic political system. So just try to understand in a broader perspective. No need to go into this much technicality. Hemant Soren sworn in a Jharkhand CM. Just this is just news. No need to get in depth. And then we will come in city wala part. Here just you have to read headline. We can see like cost overruns in Lok Nayak Hospital project, well thought out scheme. Okay, there is some scheme which is going in Lok Nayak Hospital. Just have one glance, no need to read. Transfer of government teachers, Atishi directs Chief Secretary to withdraw order right away. Education Minister say contrary to her orders, a notice was issued on July 2 transferring 5,000 teachers. Aam Aadmi Party government highlights worrying reports that bribes have been taken to stop the transfer. Means there is some bribe issue. So just have awareness कि something bribe related issue is going in transferring teacher in the Delhi government school. So just have this much broad headline understanding and no need to go in depth. And after that, there is technology for sustainable growth, some advertisement of some company. No need to read. After that, we will go in states. In states, so Lok Sabha poll over NC of the Block 4 Assembly poll with a structure rigid plan. And Jawaz Nice account for 41% of government staff in Kerala. So who is Ijawaz? Members of the Ijawaz and Nair communities, the two major Hindu communities of Kerala. So try to understand about this community of Ijawaz, Ejhavas, and who are Nair's community and how much of percentage they constitute in total population of Kerala. And they are like second largest Hindu population. So just try to understand. And after that, there is a spotlight. Victims and survivors silenced. The woman also did commit a mistake leaving her husband and children. She became corrupt and was indulging in activities that society does not permit. So, a video of couple being flogged at a kangaroo court in Chopra, the death by suicide of a woman after being beaten by similar gatherings, Fulbari, and a series of mob attacks have put the focus on a culture of violence that underlies human relationship in West Bengal. Shiv Sai Singh travels to the area to talk to a woman paralyzed by fear and the family of another guilted into taking her own life. So it all happened so quickly, she could not take the humiliation of the assault. We took her to the hospital but could not save her. So try to understand broader perspective. Oh, there is something issue like more morality, incidents of people taking the law into their own hands and not limited to Chopra and Islampur. They have been reported in several parts of the state. And the common threads in all these incidents of more violence is that victims were poor. So how there is a relation of being a poor person in any violence, and how poor person get more harassed, exploited in any anti circumstance, in any anti circumstances, and why they are more vulnerable to be exploited. So try to understand, okay, there is some issue in West Bengal and one woman was threatened and harassed and exploited and she committed suicide later, and she was like had to face mob lynching and this much humiliation she could not survive. So try to connect this issue event of women exploitation at individual level and make opinion. And if you have time, then you can go slightly like okay, there is some event taking place in West Bengal which is not justiciable and which is not good for healthy society. And after that, metros plus there is some street food with a twist, and like Shruti the storyteller, and skating in the concrete jungle. There are so many Bollywood ruined unity and diversity, like these all things. Some extra cultural related things have been mentioned, so you can skip. Now we will come to main in 8 number pages. Here is editorial. We will try to connect this topic from syllabus, that is like Bible, Quran, Gita. So try to understand how to read any topic from exam point of view, especially which has been mentioned in syllabus, specifically keyword. And let's pick up our headline. Computer literacy in India needs a reboot. Means they are talking about computer literacy. So, like unequal literacy across all age group, understanding India's modest progress, a school older population as focus areas. So try to understand with a clear plan to run various public services with technology. A significant portion of the country's population needs to be able to cross the digital divide. How in India has been facing digital divide, and what we are supposed to have before increasing computer literacy in India. So just make broader perspective कि okay, there is some computer literacy topic which is given in paper 3 as well, science and technology wala part, and as well in paper 2 education part, and as well in social issue as well we can connect. And try to understand this topic in broad perspective. Okay, what writer wanted to convey here from this topic. So computer literacy is essential in today's world as critical services such as banking, healthcare, various government services have become digital. Each and every services we are being provided in digitalized form, so we can't escape from the digitalization era. And being a globalized economy, we are supposed to have proper access of the digital means in our daily lifestyle. So try to understand कि okay, means the COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the importance of computer and internet access, from ordering groceries and online education to managing banking and healthcare service. Recognizing this, the Indian government launched the Digital India campaign in 2015 to transform the country into a digitally empowered society. How to transform country into a digitally empowered society? Means computer literacy can be another form of empowerment of society. So connect, there can be so many means for empowerment of society: education, good health, sanitation, proper access of internet, transportation facility. There can be so many and numbers of things from which we can ensure empowerment at societal level through proper access of the digital services. So try to understand this topic. And second one is the shape of a 5-year climate agenda for India. Means what we are here to understand, the new government should aim to take India's global climate leadership to the next level with a higher, wider, deeper plan. Higher, wider, and deeper plan. In upcoming next 5 years, what we are supposed to have our agenda on climate change. So India's transformation and a plan sheet for India and a state level plans are important. These all are sub headlines have been generated by writer, and we will try to understand who have written this article, who wrote this. Vaibhav Chaturvedi ji, a senior fellow at the Council on Energy, Environment and Water, and leads its low carbon economic and carbon market research. So we will understand background of writer who have written this editorial, so we can connect okay what he have, what he might be having, sorry, what he might be having his perspective on this climate agenda narration. So try to understand by entering in shoes of Vaibhav Chaturvedi. So as the new government settles in, what it does to scale up climate action will affect every ministry, new and old, and every sector, big and small. Some of its choices would be pivotal to how India structure its economic path in a sustainable way, position itself as the voice of the global south at the right tables, and fight for climate finance and justice over the next 5 years. How we will be in better position to lead climate financial issues over next 5 years. Over the last decade, India has shown significant climate intent and progress on many fronts. It had moved on from being a hesitant participant reacting to the development in the global climate discourse to being a bad leader shaping narratives and institutions. First, it has laid the foundation for global institutions such as the International Solar Alliance, the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, and the Global Biofuels Alliances, as well as shaped the Green Development Pact under its G20 presidency last year. Second, for the first time, India has started talking about bolder and more ambitious emission mitigation target. The 2070 net zero target and ambitious nationally determined contribution are milestone, and India is moving towards like its most ambitious by 2017 net zero target project. So try to understand what writer has broader perspective behind writing this script and topic. And after that, here are small like dangerous precedent, shielding precedents from answering for crime subverts rule of law. About USA, they are trying to say on rule of law. And grave concern, the risk of international spread of wild type polio case from Pakistan is great. Means like ambitious goal of eradicating wild type poliovirus type by 2060 appears to have become tougher. So we will understand that there are some virus and we are supposed to have some understanding about that virus, not more than that. Should India review, let's become in opinion wala part, and should India review its Myanmar policy in view of the humanitarian crisis? Whatever we are having Myanmar policy, we should relook into it so that we will understand, is there any humanitarian crisis from our side in Myanmar policy. So the conflict between ethnic armed organization EAO and the military junta in Myanmar has created a serious humanitarian crisis which the UN Security Council took up for discussion on July 3. So this was taken in discussion in United Nations Security Council. Some experts on Myanmar have called for India to review its policy and establish channel with the EAO to help the affected civilians. Should India review its Myanmar policy in view of the humanitarian crisis? So try to understand a broader perspective what are the India's stand on this particular Myanmar policy, and what are the humanitarian crises from our side, and what we can contribute in this Myanmar policy to uplift the concerned people, and United Nations Security Council what are expecting from India to have this relook into this matter. Now we will move towards chronology. We will understand chronicling parliamentary proceeding over time. There have been many obvious and some imperceptible changes in parliament. So the first session of the 18th Lok Sabha was also the first session when the Central Industrial Security Forces CISF took over security of the parliament complex. Means CISF will be providing security to this parliament complex. The agency, which is more used to guarding airports and key installations such as refineries, has replaced the parliamentary security staff after a security breach last December. So, dressed in dark trousers and contrasting light shirts, the CISA personnel were courteous and thorough with their airport style frisking. The security ring is not the only visual difference. The benches in the new Lok Sabha chamber are now more evenly occupied by members of the ruling National Democratic Alliance and the India bloc. More than half the members, 52%, are first timers. There is a officially designated leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha after a decade. A combative Rahul Gandhi occupying that chair has marshaled the opposition members in directing protest against the government. These all things are going like about parliament debates and how security reshufflement have been done, and so you can just go through this, but not necessary. This is not like something very important. Falling like a house of cards. A bridge in Siwan district, Bihar collapses. 10 incidents of bridge collapses have been reported in Bihar, Siwan, Saran, Madhubani, Araria, Champaran, and Kishanganj district in over a fortnight. Appeal a PIL has been filed in the Supreme Court seeking directions to the Bihar government to undertake a structural audit and set up an expert committee to identify bridges that can be either strengthened or demolished based on the findings. So you can go through the picture of the week why bridges is getting collapsed in Bihar, and what are the gap in infrastructure and building, what are the lacunas existing. So geographical location, topography, and due to rainy season and heavy floods might be reason behind collapsing these bridges, and there can be error in infrastructure development as well. So try to connect like as per your basic understanding, like text and context in 10th page. News number: SIM cards blocked by Pakistan to encourage tax payment. Share of daily deaths in 10 Indian cities due to pollution. The rise in the cargo traffic across major Indian ports in June. Average share of the votes won by Lok Sabha winners this year. Growth in coal sector among 8 key infrastructure in May. The lack of leadership at this Tata Institute of Social Sciences. Why did over 100 staff members at the Tata Institute of Social Sciences receive termination letter, which after 2 days were withdrawn? Is there a leadership void at the Premier Social Science Institute? How has that affected students as well as the staff? Like just over 100 staff members of Tata Institute of Social Science were in for a shock after they received termination letter on June 28 and were asked to not report to work. Come. In 2023, UGC regulation were changed which brought appointment in TIS under the central government's purview as over 50% of its funding is from the center. While the students were supposed to receive their result in May, this has now been delayed by 3 months and their convocation has been pushed to August. So, what has been happening in TIS? What happened a month before termination letter of the 55 teachers and 16 non-teaching staff had an inkling that their job could be in trouble because even as the academic year 23-24 was winding up in April, there was no clarity from TET on the renewal of funding of their contractual position. So some of these staff have been working with TIS for up to 15 years. So there is some issue staff related is going Tata Institute. So you can understand what are the ethical dilemma and what are the institutional lacuna existing and what can be done by government intervention. From the your perspective, you can try to understand at individual level and no need to go in much technicality. What went wrong with the Hajj pilgrimage this year? We are talking about Hajj Yatri this year. And Hajj is one of the five pillars of Islam. This pilgrimage to Makkah is an essential part of the faith, and any person who is economically and physically sound has to undertake the trip once in a lifetime. The Saudi authority insisted that most pilgrims with valid Hajj visas were able to complete the Hajj rituals with the best possible facilities, and there were few deaths beyond natural causes of old age or illness. The unauthorized, non-documented pilgrims often come over from neighboring countries of Jordan, Egypt, Iraq on a visit visa a little before the Hajj season begins. Who are the unauthorized pilgrims? Understand. And what happens this year? What is Hajj? Hajj is one of the five pillars of the Islam we have already mentioned. So the story so far. So try to understand what are issues going. On good gods and good man in popular Hindi cinema. Indian artist Ranjit Dahiya works on a mural of Amitabh Bachchan from his film Diwar in Mumbai. Critical engagement, Hindu mythology in cinema. Many scholars of cinema such as Ashish Rajdaksh and Ravi Vasudevan, Aruna Vasudeva and Madhav Prasad have critically discussed the locus standi of early cinema in India. So you can just have one glance ki which kind of things is taken from Indian cinema in our daily life. Popular cinema provides abounding social and cultural logic for engagement with religious ideas. The question is whether popular cinema has the space available for critical relation with God and God man. Should try to understand what are the situations which have been tried to associate with this Amitabh Bachchan movie of Diwar and who is God and God man. And while we are talking, you can just understand this thing in broader perspective. Now we will come to new, like India US share goal to prevent Ukraine conflict from. What can be India's intervention in the Ukraine conflict? And army chief reviews prevailing security dynamics in Jammu. You can read just headline. Assam floods, 6 more dead as told since May mounts to 52. You can just have headline. No need to go in much depth. Brahmaputra lone female gharials long wait for a mat could end soon. You can go. This is like environment ka portion, so you can cover. Satsang faith. I don't forget to read this faith wala part. So satsang are great blessings. Whenever a satsang happens, it is a great blessing for the attendees. Adi Shankara says सत्संगत्व निसांगत्वम निसांगत्व निरोमोहत्वम निर्मोहत्व निश्चहलहत्वम and निश्चहलहत्वम जीवा mukti. Through the company of the wise there comes non-attachment, freedom from delusion resulting in self-knowledge. Andal also emphasizes this way in she says, Kodi Erundu Kulirior Dhilor. Experiencing God, listening to the discourses on God is in itself a huge blessing, said Tamal S. Ramakrishnan in a discourse. Says Sukha informs King Prakshita, who is cursed with death within 7 days' time, that listening to the learned expositions on Bhagwan is a rare blessing, adding that only those whose ancestors in the last 7 generations had performed dharmic deeds are likely to be blessed with being a part of satsang. Yudhishthira, the epitome of the dharma, spent time with Krishna but was not blessed enough to be in satsang with him. Similarly, Arjuna, however, Prakshita was blessed, says Sukha, who proceeds to discourse on Bhagavatam and instructing the king on God, his approachability, his spotting taste of bhakta, and his attainability. Do not the Gopika sing Sravana Mangalam Sri Thacha Hitam. Krishna, you will give us darshan, you will come running to us when we listen to your history. Running will come running to us when we listen to your history. We are talking about importance of satsang, what can be relevance and impact in our lives. So we are blessed if we are part of this satsang. Now we will come in business. Industry ministry pushes for lower duties on the input imports. Means we are talking about input imports. We are importing like some inputs for and raw materials for making finished goods. So just have a basic understanding. And GST is still far from simple pharmacy submarine. A sugar stock ISMA calls for the lifting of export curve. You can just have headline. Limit labor's power, sunk tell voters. So what appeal has been made by Rishi Sunak? You can just have basic awareness. Let's become in sports. If you are interested in this part, then you can read. Otherwise, you can skip. Passionate fans flock to cheer the champion outfits. So this is about T20 World Cup. UPSC has been asking question, 1 2 question from this. So we can read if you find comfortable in this sports part. Otherwise, you can skip. And sports and like a sports. So like you have to read main basically editorial part, which can be uh, related to paper 1 and paper 2, paper 3, paper 4, and as well as in your optional papers. Like my optional is sociology. So I can say कि I can read society wala part as well, and like education, health, infrastructure, service sector, agriculture, environment, science, tech, economic, political, so international relation, and like disaster management. These all things you can cover from this paper. Current topic, which is dynamic, and have basic understanding, and just to read conventional part and traditional question which had been asked by UPSC. You can go through PYQ, you will understand how to connect with this current affairs topics with the syllabus of UPSC. So try to link this current event with your UPSC given prescribed syllabus. So when you will interlink this issues topic with your syllabus, then you will be in better position to articulate your knowledge in exam paper. So whatever you are reading from newspaper, just get awareness about ongoing issue which is burning from societal point of view, and at individual level make your own opinion what can be possible, stand further. If you have creativity you can add and try to understand governments understand and at a global level what it gives importance, so national, international, global level, and local level even. So you can try to interlink these all things from your UPSC syllabus, and you can practice MCQ as well. If we are talking about NEET paper leak, and who conduct NEET paper like NTA, National Testing Agency, and who regulates this agency, and what are the um, constitutional provision regulating, and what act and what legal aspect can be there. You can just prepare background that can be factual and which will be relevant for prelims point of view, and you can go in like mains point of view as well ki how NTA has been not sound and robust in its discharging function of taking test, being a test agency, and why paper leak is one of the burning issue in various states in current and present situation. So how to overcome this problem, how digital intervention, and how things can be regulated in a transparent manner. So try to understand burning topic and be in connection and linked with your syllabus and read as per your prescribed syllabus. That is main goal to convey my message. And thank you very much for having this much patience. Thank you very much.